The fourth round of the season marks halfway for the Porsche Esports Sprint Challenge Canada. Fitting then for a trip halfway around the world from home at Spielberg, Austria's Red Bull Ring. Welcome back to the fourth round of the championship. Welcome to the Porsche Esports Sprint Challenge Canada. I'm Kyle Heyer, joined by DJ Clark as we near the halfway point in this 8-round excursion. DJ, 40 of Canada's best drivers competing with their Porsche centers, all for glory and big prizes. Green flag flies, we're racing in Porsche Esports Sprint Challenge Canada, round 4. A great launch by Fuzui. La Charite locks it a line as they're 3 wide heading down to the first corner here, DJ. Can they avoid issues? Look at the Markham Motors car on the outside there heading into turn number 1. And is there some dramas behind? Yes, a couple cars turned around.
No, it never does come that easy, and there's going to be plenty of fights here as things continue to evolve over the course of these races. There you see a couple of drivers dipping a toe off into the grass. That's Blake Townend getting things wrong.
Yeah, Townend has gone wide. Let's see what has happened to him on the replay here. A little bit of contact from Roman Yolo in the 55. Just a slight bump puts him off course, DJ, and down the grid he's going to fall down to about 26 spots. So certainly not the direction he wants to go here early.
Tenths of a second, that's kind of what you need. Oh, we've got another car off and around. That's the number 10 machine.
Yeah, it's Curtis Fung, so he's got problems, and that's going to put him down the order.
Continuing to try to close in behind as Almeida works with his teammate there, Alex Ellis, to try to pull himself away.
Accelerating up out of the corner and continuing that chase for 7th place. Vincent Trepannier's got Phil Bouchard about a second clear of him. And up front, it continues to be La Charite, just 2 tenths back from Fuzui. That pressure has got to be hot in Fuzui's helmet right now.
Let's see. He's going to have a little bit of a look to the inside. Here he goes, Kyle.
Up the inside here at turn number 3 at Remus. The inside line gets it done, but not past completely. He got to the inside, but wasn't able to clear Ian Ganal-Renault. So now it's a drag race up to Schlossgold, turn 4.
Is to genuinely just wait until the last possible minute and then send a big move down to the inside, but this could be the run to end all runs for the 21.
Here comes La Charite into the mix here. Watch him on board. He's pushing Racine Fuzui. Staying in line. That looked quite orderly, but we know that he's not going to be satisfied with second come the end of this race. And Roman Yolo and Brody Goebel, and look at this battle here. Here comes Ellis, or actually Almeida past Ellis. Will that leave them vulnerable to either Leger or Radisavage? It held them up a little bit, DJ.
Yeah, it certainly did, and I think Leger there is the one who's going to take most advantage, but then again, look at Radisavage close behind as well. But here's Leger in that yellow and black number 2 machine. Is he going to have a little bit of a fade down to the inside here going into Remus? He thinks about it, trying to shut the door. There is Alex Ellis, and it's going to be a whole kerfluffle, and somehow they're able to get through cleanly.
And Radisavage took perfect advantage of that. Leger got in there a little bit too hot, overdrove the corner exit, and here comes Radisavage through into 8th place, and Simon Terrio watching in the 89 as these two still go side by side, this time into Schlossgold.
They're still going to be at it. Terrier just waiting for the opportunity to pounce here as Leger gets run a little bit wide. Here they go, trying to push their way through. I think Terrier is going to have the line here at the moment on this final lap, but it is now or never time for the number 21. Does he get the run here out of Niki Lauda? Yes, he does. It's game on.
Here he comes. Watch his onboard here. Swings to the right, swings to the left, has overlap now on the 58 car. It's a drag race to Remus. Who's going to win it? Who's going to fake first on the brakes? The 21 on the outside is deeper in the corner. Fuzui's got the preferred line, though, jumps the curb, and they continue their drag race now down to Schlossgold. The 58 on the inside, but it switches back for this next corner. Still door to door. They've been like this for half a lap.
And there, finally, Antoine La Charite able to get the crossover and get it done. I don't know if there's going to be time for Fuzui to fight back, but rest assured he's going to be going for it. Only 2 more corners to go, and it looks like smooth sailing for La Charite. Fuzui not going to be able to get the run out of that final corner, it looks like, and here comes La Charite to the line.
Checkered flag. La Charite in the number 21 is going to win race 1 of round 4 for Porsche Center Lausanne, and Racine Fuzui for Porsche Center Rive-Sud, 2nd place. Lost by 2 tenths of a second and led all but 1 lap. Guillaume Levesque, Phil Bouchard, and Ian Ganal-Renault, the rest of your top 5, DJ. Well, let's have a quick look here at our results, at least for the top 10 that are going to get inverted here for race number 2. La Charite, Fuzui, Levesque, Bouchard, and Ian Ganal-Renault. Top 5, Trepanier only dropped 1 spot. Almeida, Ellis swapped spots, but Etienne Leger was the final driver in the top 10. And just like, I believe it was at round 1 at Circuit de Villeneuve. He will start on the pole for race number 2. Front row, and here we go. Race 2 of the Porsche Esports Sprint Challenge Canada, round number 4. Green flag flies. We're racing again from Spielberg.
Inside there for Alex Ellis as they come down through the corner in contact. They're farther behind.
Yeah, there's trouble in the background, but we're 3 wide with Radosavich in the middle, and out front, Leger tries to run away. We're still sorting it out as we head up to Remus here. It's an impossible place to hang on. Right up to the edge of the road, they touch here. Almeida on his teammate for 3rd place as Leger drives away.
He's going to try to drive away here at the moment as they go, and there you can see it looks like Swolio being a little bit left in the dust there, but he's now going to try to fade. Going to the inside is Oren Radosavich up into Nicky Lauda, and he's got it done.
And look at this, Yanganol Renault now over the back of Radosavich. So Radosavich slams the door shut. Big defensive move there as a couple drivers in the dirt in the background. That was Christopher Cook in the 66, and now look at Roman Yolo offsetting to the left, and a little bit farther up the road, the 87 now. Outside, inside now of, wow, he just took a spot away from Almeida, caught him sleeping, and here comes Bouchard with him.
All right, here he comes. Zella's going to have this look going down into the first corner. This is a little bit aggressive there. He is going to go for it, though, and it looks like there the Trepanier kind of let him have that, I have to say.
Yeah.
Big sigh of relief, though, for Alex Ellis, and now he knows he's got to defend here because Trepanier able to get a good crossover and able to get a good line coming out of that first corner.
Look at this.
Not able to, oh, here he comes.
Big dive from a long ways back, but he got to the overlap position, and he's got him now. If he can hold him out to the outside here and then down into the following corner, the next turn's a right-hander. That should give the 73 the advantage here. Swelio Almeida and others to get back up in the mix. Crash behind him, and that is, was that Brody Goebel is one and Bergeron the other, and that is a big crash, the first that we've seen towards the front tonight.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure there what happened. Let's take a look here. Oh, unfortunately there, the 69 machine just getting a little bit squirrely. That was Brody Goebel on power coming up out of that. Got up onto the curbs. That got him going sideways, and then nowhere for the 12 to go. Yeah, so he got into the 66 of Christopher Cook, and that's what put him off balance and then back into the outside, and Bergeron just a victim in that. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes sometimes. 3rd, but look at Phil Bouchard up the inside. He has just been catching people sleeping on the brakes, and passed for 3rd place goes Phil Bouchard. But he certainly lost time to them behind.
Oh, and Yanganol Renault and Guillaume Levesque side by side in the penultimate corner, and La Charite looking to take advantage of it as they run door to door. La Charite's got his teammate in a battle up front. He's going to follow him through past the 18, tires in the grass, up on speed on the front straightaway, and Almeida's back for more. Almeida, see the eyes glance to the left, checking the mirrors here, holding the 3 out, a little bit of contact there. Oh, a slide and a spin. Almeida goes around right in the middle of the racetrack, gets clobbered from behind, and damage and dropping down the order for the number 3.
And I think Cagnon Renault may have caught a little bit of that, and well, and who's that? That's the 58 machine
Racine
in trouble
Fizui
too. Oh my goodness.
And I think he got caught up in this in the end right here as the 3 spins. He just catches the 58 of Fizui and sends him around. Stop it. Oh, look at the dive. Bouchard up the inside for 2nd place, and Ellis takes the lead away from Etienne Leger. What a pass for the lead. It's not done yet, though.
No, it is not, and it surprised absolutely everybody as they came on through. And what did I say? Here comes the 87 of Trepanier trying to get involved in this battle as well, but it's going to be side by side between Leger and Bouchard.
Leger goes down 2 spots in just a handful of corners, and here is what happened. It caught us by surprise. I'm sure it caught him. Let's go back a little bit farther and look from high above. Watch the 5 here. He sees the brake lights illuminate on that number 2 out front right here, dives to the inside, and then watch Bouchard sees the 5 up there and follows him through to the inside door. And then when the 5 didn't get a run, the 2 couldn't cross him over because the 73 was there. Excellent racecraft amongst the front 3, but certainly Ellis caught the 2 off guard, and then Bouchard was able to follow through. Guillaume Renault in the pink car. Here comes Bouchard for the lead up the inside. He tried. Here comes Leger and Trepanier and Levesque, and there goes the leader.
Oh my goodness, he spun it up coming out of the corner.
That is huge. Alex Ellis spins while leading the race. Huge moment. Let's have a look high above. No contact here, just throttles up, and the same thing his teammate did, gets up on the curb there, and around he went.
Yeah, and you saw that car was pointed in the right direction, but he just took too much of that exit curve. These drivers going for broke.
And here comes Lacherit past the 87. Does he have a slowdown maybe? He's off left, not protecting as the 21 goes by. And the teammates for Porsche Center Lausanne are through into third and fourth. Good points night for them, shaping up certainly. Christopher Cook and Andrew Caron. We haven't really talked a lot about Caron tonight in that 06. 42nd to 12th. Is that real or is that an issue or an error? Because I almost don't believe that he drove up through 30 cars, but I guess it's something that Caron would be able to do.
That's impressive stuff. You normally don't see a move going down into Rent, and I am very impressed that that was able to work, and it's still playing out. And look at this. The 21 of Lacherit now says, I want some of that, Levesque, let's go.
And Trepanier, is he going to try to be the third car in this strain? Leger tries to defend by diving in there. Oh, the 888's in hot. He's wide, so is the 21. Here comes the 87 to Trepanier.
Here they come. It's going to be a four-car battle. Woo-hoo! That is called knowing your car's limits right there.
And here comes Yangonneau Renault. This is absolutely spectacular. Teammates battling behind Leger, who resumes his second-place running order while Bouchard runs away. The battle is on behind them. Light the candles. Here they go.
And who's going to be the latest of the late breakers here? It looks like Lacherit's going to be able to send the move to Leger. Up to the inside comes Trepanier.
Wow, and behind him too, Radisavage from 7th looking at 6th on Renault. That was dicey stuff, but they all came out the other side of it somehow. Or actually, sorry, rather, Etienne Leger. Let's have a look at that from high above.
All right, let's take a look here. That's Trepanier in the red and black machine, Leger in that yellow and black. Trepanier is going to fade down to the inside here. Tries to go a little bit later on the binder.
No, fair play.
Fair play indeed. They gave each other space. Good, respectful racing.
That was good stuff. At a distance, it looked like there might have been some contact, but closer inspection, nothing of the sort. Here, how it plays out for them here, and if that battle will continue with lap traffic, though. Big stack up behind. Radisavage is going to lose a spot. Yangonneau Renault is going to lose a spot. Matt Adams picked up 2 there. What a climb by Adams. And trouble behind. Gustavo Foisier has had an issue. Let's quickly go back and see what has happened to him. And might have just been all on his own here, exiting the first corner.
Yeah, looks like he just carried a little bit too much speed, caught a little bit too much of that exit curbing there. And you noticed on the front end of that number 23 machine, Kyle, there was already some damage. So I wonder if his suspension was a little bit difficult to be able to drive as well.
Yeah, that could have been part of it. Some damage on the car, not helping the case. Phil Bouchard, though, he has done it. Phil Bouchard wins race 2 of round 4 of the Porsche Esports Sprint Challenge Canada. Phil Bouchard wins at Spielberg. Guillaume Levesque, Lacherit behind him, and Alex L. Oh, there's trouble, turn 10. And the 15 is got big front end damage, and across the line drops down the order. What happened there?
I've got to think that somebody checked up a little bit, maybe got a little bit squirrely coming out of the final corner, and there was contact there, and with the number, I believe that's the 5 of Alex Ellis falling down through the order as well. I think that could be exactly what happened.
Right here, ooh, there it is. Alex Ellis gives him a big shove.
Let's give some credit here to Hofson. Look at how much damage is on the front end of that car. The fact he was able to get it around, very, very impressive. So we take another look at what happened here.
Lots of teal and purple atop the standings tonight, DJ. Let's have a look at your results for race number 2 of round 4 here at the Red Bull Ring. Phil Bouchard for Rive Sud, but look at Porsche Center Lausanne, 2nd and 3rd. Mark Motors, 5th and 6th. Great points nights for those Porsche Center team drivers. For Adams, Leger, and Levesque, and Lacherit. Good night to take home some points in the championship. That's going to do it for us tonight here for the Porsche Esports Sprint Challenge Canada round number 4. Apologies for production tonight. Some issues we got to sort out, so I hope it didn't affect too much. Got a lot of the action up front covered, though, for you, so we'll see you next week at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. We're going to go from Austria to Belgium for race number 5, April 20th, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there.